I went to my boss's New Year's party to quit, and left as his fiancée. The night I planned to quit my job, I wore red lipstick so aggressive it looked like I'd declared war on stability. It was supposed to be simple. Walk in, hand in resignation, eat free food, walk out with dignity and possibly a shrimp skewer. Instead, I walked out engaged with my boss. His name was Sebastian Vale, CEO, billionaire, emotional menace in a tailored black suit, and the reason my therapist once asked, "Have you considered working somewhere less psychologically damaging?" I had. That's why I was quitting. The New Year's Eve party was already unhinged before I arrived. The building alone looked like it charged rent to clouds. There were chandeliers the size of my apartment, and people laughing as they'd never experienced financial stress in their lives. I clutched my resignation letter like a sacred text. I spotted Sebastian across the room immediately, because of course I did. He was surrounded by investors, champagne, and the kind of confidence that could file taxes on its own. I tried to sneak past him. The universe said no. Running away already. His voice cut through the music. I froze, turned, smiled like a woman who definitely wasn't about to emotionally combust. "I was just going to the bar," I said. "You've been to the bar 3 times. I hydrate aggressively." He smirked. I hated that I liked it. Sebastian Vale had that calm, dangerous composure. Like a man who never raises his voice because he's never needed to. He looked at me the way people look at contracts before signing them. "You look nervous," he said. "I'm not. You're blinking like Morse code." I sighed. "Fine. I came to quit." That got his attention. "Quit," he repeated. "Tonight?" "Yes. Before midnight." Symbolic. Cleansing. I start the new year free. He stared at me as I'd just announced I planned to fistfight the moon. "Interesting," he said slowly. "Because tonight I need you more than ever." I laughed. Loudly. Inappropriately. "That's funny. I'm not joking." Before I could ask what he meant, a woman in diamonds glided over and kissed his cheek. "Darling," she said sweetly, "the board is asking about your fiancé." I choked on my drink. "You're who?" I croaked. Sebastian didn't even blink. "My fiancé," he repeated smoothly, placing a hand on my lower back as it belonged there. "She's right here." I stared at him. He stared back. I mouthed, "What the hell?" He mouthed, "Play along." The woman beamed at me. "You're stunning." I had no idea Sebastian was so good at hiding good news. I laughed like a woman fighting for her life. "Yes," I said weakly. "I'm a surprise." If you're enjoying this spiral into madness, pause right now and subscribe to Simple Secret. Because trust me, it only gets messier from here. After she left, I shoved him toward a corner. "Are you out of your mind?" "They needed to believe it," he said calmly. "Believe what?" "That I'm engaged." "To me. Temporarily." My soul left my body. "You could have picked literally anyone else. You were available." "I was quitting." "Yes, and now you're not," he replied, maddeningly calm. "Think of it as a promotion." I stared at him, speechless. He leaned closer. "I need this engagement to last until the merger is finalized. A few weeks. Appearances only. I'll make it worth your while." "How?" He smiled. "Triple your salary. Full benefits. And the freedom to walk away once it's over." My brain short-circuited. "Also," he added softly, "you get to keep the ring." I looked down. There was a diamond on my finger. A very real, costly diamond. The room erupted in cheers as someone announced the arrival of midnight. Fireworks exploded outside. Confetti fell from the ceiling. Sebastian leaned in, voice low. "Smile, fiancé. Everyone's watching." Before I could protest, he kissed me. Not a polite peck. Ora alquish. The kind that shuts your brain off and makes bad decisions feel like destiny. When he pulled back, his eyes searched mine, just for a second, like he was checking if I felt it too. I did. And I hated that I did. Instead, I'd accidentally agreed to marry my boss. And somehow, terrifyingly, I wasn't sure I wanted to back out. If you want to see how this fake engagement turns into obsession, chaos, and feelings no contract can contain, subscribe to Simple Secret now. Because this story? It's only getting dangerous.